Hello, the What If Podcast presents a scintillating top 10 list, bringing you all of the greatest Marvel top 10 lists you could ever think of. This time, we talk about ancillary character in the Spider-Man mythos, but one who pops up a lot because they had all the Spider-Verse crossovers. Yeah, we're talking about Peter Porker, the spectacular SpiderHam. But more specifically, the top 10 SpiderHam characters who aren't SpiderHam.
I don't think that's kosher.
The Marvel animals, Marvanimals characters.
But not the actual Marvel animals, because it's not Lockjaw and...
No. Yes.
Thor...
Anthropomorphized versions of Marvel characters.
Well, that's what they do instead of women and black people.
Make them animals.
Number 10. Moo Knight. Cows are black and white. Moo Knight is white with a lot of shadow mixed in it's usually more presented in a black and white.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pun made by dropping a letter. Easy breezy. I'm not sure if there are any real appearances of this character. I think it was just sort of a gag on the back of what the number 13. Which, by the way, when you go into a comic book store and ask for that, is it like, what the? Do you have to ask for it like that?
Yeah.
Do you have, what the 13?
Well, there's a question mark and an exclamation
point.
Yeah.
What the?
Punctuation is there for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Number 9. Daredevil. It's Daredevil with deer horns instead of his little devil horns. He ranks above Moo Knight because he had an actual appearance or several in the... SpiderHam had his own series for 17, 19, however many issues in the 80s. Part of the Star comic book line. So, he gets actual appearances, so he gets above Moo Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Number 8.
Raven the Hunter. Sweet bird beak goatee thing going on. Good pun name, just by dropping a letter. I think Kraven the Hunter would like birds.
Yeah.
And ravens are sort of a...
Do they hunt?
Yeah, well, think about the term ravenous.
Oh,
they at least pick apart dead bodies.
Yeah. They were scavengers.
Yeah, carrying Our Wayward Son.
But they hunt for dead things.
And they desecrate dead bodies, which, I think Kraven would be all about that, too.
Yeah.
His debut in What the? Number 3 is a nice little parody of the dark brooding comic books in the mid-'80s.
Raven's Last Son.
Yeah, and it's a running gag of needs more symbolic rain. It's raining all the time in the whole story. And it's by Alex Saviuk. J. Jonah Jackal, number 7. 2 of Spider-Man's greatest enemies combined. The Jackal and J. Jonah Jameson. Not really combined, although J. Jonah Jackal is a better representation of a jackal than the Jackal.
In his green goblin-like suit.
Uh-huh. Plus, JJ, has a kind of a jackal behavior in his own right. He's always just being a dick to Spider-Man. What's Spider-Man do to you? Besides be a menace.
It's all that webbing. He just litters around the city.
Is it biodegradable?
I think it's supposed to dissolve within...
an hour.
So what the fuck is the problem?
Well, there's so much of it, it makes a dusty smog in the air.
It leaves a residue.
Ew. Number 6. Captain Americat. It's a good pun just by adding a letter.
Oh, I see that pattern showing up.
Those are the best ones.
Exactly. And he had actual appearances. He was in Marvel Tales, T-A-I-L-S, starring Peter Porker, the spectacular SpiderHam, number 1. SpiderHam's first appearance. Captain Americat was there as well. So
Does he always land on all fours?
He's an OG. I don't know, but he does. I think it does make reference to the fact that Captain America somehow hides his shield on his back, even though that makes no physical sense, because he would have a big ass, bulky coat. He just wears a poncho everywhere.
Moo Moo.
Mm-hmm. Number 5. Goose Rider. It actually has 2 separate incarnations. One on the back cover of Marvel What the? Number 13, and in the aforementioned Marvel Tales number 1. And basically his catchphrase / motorcycle sound is honk. Just a lot of honk while he's around. Yeah. And he'll probably fight you if you get too close to him, as gooses are wont to do.
Does he hiss?
I don't know, he drives south for the winter a lot.
Does he poop a lot? Poops through a goose?
Number 4. Pork Grind. The SpiderHam Venom. It doesn't have a pun name, but it is a weird play on the whole pig theme. So he kicks ass and wipes the floor with a hapless SpiderHam. I think he popped up in a what the as well.
Is he a pig?
Yes.
Or is he a pork rind?
He's a pig. It's pork grind as well.
Yeah, but he could be a pork rind.
Just.
We haven't gotten to Marvel food characters yet.
License it.
Captain America's a hot dog.
America.
Number 3. SpiderHam 1588 from what the number 26. He's the 2099 equivalent of SpiderHam. 1588 is a joke. It's on sale from 2099. It inspired me to make Pork Grind 1588, Goose Rider 1588, and Zombie SpiderHam 1588, which was the unofficial mascot of the SlimJames.com. Thank you. It's an alternate future version of an animal character. Hello. It's so much piled on top of each other. And much in the same vein, number 2. Zombie SpiderHam. Because zombies be zombin'.
Yeah.
And zombie SpiderHam. On premise alone, he gets a...
Is that real?
Oh, yeah.
Where is he?
I don't know. But he's...
all right.
He can,
Not on your arm.
he pops up from time to
There's
time.
still room.
Yeah.
Get him right there.
And other ones I left off. Arf Angel.
Like Hawkeye.
Yeah, that one's a good one too because it eschews what's already an animal in his name,
Yeah.
the hawk, and just Hawkeye. And
Hawkeye.
Captain
Electra.
Yeah, Captain Marvel.
Speedbull.
Speedbull is a good one.
Nick Fury.
Yeah, that's
Lame.
Nick Fury gets into some tricky territory. That's a cosplay I don't want to be part of. And the number 1 SpiderHam character who's not SpiderHam. Pun Fisher. Because he has pun in his name, and fish puns are the best.
Like that Kippadota song, Wet Dreams.
Yes. Yeah, and he, I'm sure like there's been times where he's been really stretching and he's been fishing to make a pun. Really. Join us next time on the What If podcast. Our homepage, theslimjames.com/WIP. We'll be sure to put up a few more top 10 lists, and of course, a whole bunch of What If podcasts.
Yep.
What the?